What's up, everybody? Mikkel Bird, MacTown TV, the dopest show in every dimension. And it was reported on TMZ News, but I didn't actually hear it from TMZ first. I heard it from these guys, Hip Hop News Uncensored. Shout out to those two dudes who run that channel. Hip Hop News Uncensored. Go ahead and subscribe to them on YouTube. They are one of several sources for hip hop news, hip hop related news, in a major way. On a daily basis, too, by the way. They're doing great. But originally, the story was posted on TMZ. Digital Underground Shock G died from accidental overdose, a mixture of fentanyl, meth, and booze. As y'all know, as y'all know, Mac Miller died from the same thing. I don't know if it was necessarily meth or whatever. But from what my understanding is that Mac Miller was taking, pills or some shit, like fake X pills or some shit like that. Or fake Zans or some shit like that. We don't know. I don't know off the top of my head. You'll have to excuse me. But let's run through this article real quick. Shock G died in a Tampa hotel room from a deadly mix of drugs and alcohol, according to the Hillsborough County Medical Examiner. Now, that's in Tampa, Florida, for those that don't know. A rep for the medical examiner's office tells TMZ the Digital Underground rapper died from an accidental overdose of fentanyl, ethanol, alcohol, and methamphetamine, which is meth. I guess he's smoking meth. We broke the story. Shock G was found unresponsive in his hotel room in April, and there was no outward signs of trauma. Shock was last seen the day before he died by a hotel manager, who then found him in the room on April 22nd, 2021. The manager had grown concerned after Shock, famed performer of the Humpty Dance, missed checkout time and immediately called 911. His manager found him unresponsive. Now, I wanted to run through this real quick before I even post this. And by the way, don't forget to like this video. Make sure you hit that like button. Yes, it does matter. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Yes, it does matter. Hit that notification bell and click all right here. Click all. On MacTown TV, youtube.com/MacTown TV. That's MAKTOWN TV. I thought I would run through some of these comments on this channel, though, while I'm at it. I posted this comments in response to Hip Hop News Uncensored posting the video. Imagine Shock G getting to heaven and Tupac says, "What happened to you? How'd you get up here?" And Shock G says, "I popped a bunch of fake pills." Shaking my damn head. This other guy says, "Here they go again. This has now become a pattern style of death." This guy says, "I know how he died right after the Pill and Jaded Show podcast. I knew how he died right after I heard the announcement of his death. I think people are so shocked, no pun intended, because they didn't know of his secret. But Shock has been a drug addict for a very long time, from cocaine to heroin, now to crystal meth. It was easy for him to hide it because not only did he not look like a junkie, he looked incredibly healthy for his age." Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, but it is what it is, but I have heard that rumor too, right? And the cold, hard truth is this, man, and this has to be said, and this isn't me confirming or denying anything presently. I'm just telling you about stories that were circulating around about these rappers from the Bay. It's like ever since the late 90s, see, they were all doing very well in the early 90s, right? Early 90s, mid 90s, everybody was doing very well. And unfortunately, a lot of them, they ended up getting on like pretty much every drug you can imagine. They got into that party lifestyle, you know what I mean? And don't forget to go to youtube.com MacTown TV right there. Over 2,000 subscribers. But yeah, man, a lot of these rappers from the Bay, I heard the same thing about Rappin' Fote and who else? Oh, Messy Marv. So Rappin' Fote and Messy Marv, and now Shock G. A lot of these guys, they were on drugs. They were doing pretty much any drug they can get their hands on. And this is what happens, man. This is the insanity of it all. Because, these guys, it's just like they have no boundaries, so to speak. They have no filter. They have no I guess there's, doing drugs is like the highlight of their life. It's like nothing's more important to them. Same thing with Juice World. It's like y'all can say whatever you want to say about Juice World, and but the fact of the matter is, as much as y'all care about these rappers' music, these rappers themselves, they care more about drugs. They care more about drugs than the music and making music and being known as this musician guy. They'd rather, and as cold as it sounds, they would rather be a drug addict. You know what I mean? They would rather live the lifestyle of a rich junkie, so to speak. Gucci Mane talked about it a lot of times. A lot of these rappers talked about it, you know what I mean? And that's that, man. Mikkel Bird, MacTown TV, MacTown Radio, the dopest show in every dimension. And I'm out. Peace.